everyone, welcome back to Eorzea, and here we are continuing with the main scenario quest where we left off, and now the acting captain has agreed to at least a meeting with the Admiral to discuss a chance of peace. So the quest is called On Rough Seas. Alphino is keen to report back to the Admiral. I thought myself the hunter, but it turns out that I was the prey. A timely reminder that the pirates' power of Limsa are not to be trifled with. But all's well that ends well. Grahati's timely provocation had the desired effect, and Sitcard has agreed to a meeting. Let us hurry back to Limsa and pass on this invitation to the Admiral. So, really, we did our part just by getting the two of them to even agree to meet up. And now she's going to be the one doing all the talking. I wonder how well that's going to go. Because he does not seem like the type of guy who is going to want to listen. But still, you can't help but feel like there is hope there, because if the other pirate powers, they're willing to pretty much give up at least worst of the pirate life and find at least a measure of peace with like their fellows. So if it can happen with them, then maybe we can convince Sidcar that the bloody executioners don't have to be like bloodthirsty pirates anymore. I'm not sure how they'll feel about that. But it does feel like things in Limsa are starting to come to a head. At least, I mean, things are still going to be pretty rocky between the Laminsans and the Beast Tribes, at least for the foreseeable future. It's hard to say, like, what problems that they have more with each other. Is it with the Kobolds or with the Sahagin? It's really hard to tell. I think, personally, it's more along the lines with the Kobolds at this point. But I think it's really like side by side. Like they are really having so many problems with both sides. But hey, even if they can make peace with just one side for the time being, that would be a huge victory. Captain Faye, your companions have already reported to the command room. Will you be joining them? Yes. While we have no assurance that Sitcard will be amenable to reason, there can be no compromise without discussion. The Astralicia is the very last place for such a meeting. The Admiral will be marching right into the Cohor's den. I hope we don't end up regretting this. Sitcard does not want for confidence, that much is plain. But I have faith in the Admiral. She has dealt with far worse. There you are. We have eagerly awaited your return. Welcome back, my friends. What news? So they have been stealing crystals from Kobolds. My thanks for solving the mystery and securing a meeting besides. Suffice to say, I accept Sitcard's invitation, and I would have you join me as my guests. The future of Limsa hangs upon the outcome of this meeting, and I would have the Scions present to bear witness. Plus, have us there should something go wrong.
Look who's come crawling! Traitor!
You can shove your piece!
Welcome aboard, Admiral. I'll wager you don't remember me. Sitcard, acting captain of the bloody executioners, at your service.
'Twas kind of you to invite us. Now, if Captain Hillfear has a message for me, I bid you speak it.
We have just the one demand. That you forget this bilge about making peace with the beastmen. Ours is a nation of pirates. Always has been, always will be. Deny us our right to plunder, and you deny who we are.
Too bloody right!
Pirates till we die!
What we want, we take!
Piracy has no place in our future.
What'd she say?
Pirates have no place.
Our nation has prospered through piracy, 'tis true. Yet it is but one part of our long and storied history. Centuries ago, our ancestors led a failed rebellion and were driven from their homes with little more than the shirts on their backs. In fear of their lives, they sailed south until they came to these shores. Finding the land occupied by Kobolds, however, they were forced to turn to piracy in order to survive. And survive they did. But not so long ago, when the Empire threatened to crush everything we'd built, we set aside piracy and joined hands with our neighbors. This too was in order to survive. And survive we did. Time after time we fought the Empire, and time after time we won. And through trade with our newfound allies, we prospered more than we ever did through pillaging and plundering. The Empire teeters on the brink of collapse. Ere long, provinces like Wurlit and Bosnia and many others will regain their freedom. When they do, our matchless fleet will lead the world in a new golden age of commerce. The tides favor us, and the ocean beckons with her vast bounty. But if we cling to the old ways, this great ship we call Limsa will trade the boundless seas for a lagoon. Shall we scorn the world's wealth for a plundered pittance then? Or shall we embrace change and thrive like our ancestors before us? The choice is yours. But if we are to prosper in the coming age, the whole of Vylbrand must become our ship, and a Kobold and Sahagin our crewmates.
Rousing words. Might even be some truth in them. But pirating's all we've ever known. And we ain't about to give it up just 'cause you say so. Still, we're all the Mincins here and no one wants a war. So where does that leave us? Long before you became Admiral, I heard you was captain of the League of Lost Bastards. That true? If so, you'd know how we pirates settle our differences.
A duel. Very well. As Admiral of Limsa Laminsa, I accept your challenge.
This ain't over! Not till one of us is dead! Finish the job! Or I will!
It's the captain!
Captain Ilfir!
Ye fool! 'Twas over afore it began.
Captain!
Seems the whelps have been yapping while their master was abed. Listen well, all of ye. Since the signing of the Galadian Accord, we all of us have been part of the same crew. The crew of the good ship Lemsa Laminsa. At the helm of that ship is the Admiral. And 'tis she who decides where we sail. Was I not clear on that point? Or did you forget whose deck you stand on? Nay? Then what in the seven hells are you playing at?
It's all we know, Captain. If we ain't pirates, what are we?
You're bloody idiots is what ye are. Idiots with your own lives ahead of ye. Ye can do anything ye want. Be anything you want. We're pirates, aye. And we pirates love our loot. But that ain't our first love. Our first love is the sea. The sea! And what she brings us. Freedom! So hold fast to that. Let the brine-crusted husk that stands before you now be the last of them as knew naught save out of steel. And make of yourselves a new breed of pirate! Lad, I made ye me right hand 'cause I saw something in ye. And I still do. You have the makings of a captain. All you lack's the belief. Well now, it seems we're of one mind after all. Apologies for the misunderstanding, Admiral. We're with ye, wherever ye be headed.
You have my thanks, Hilfir.
Your choice of dueling pistol did not escape my notice. Good old Annihilator. Ender of many a proud pirate's voyage. Mistbeard's vanished into legend, and it won't be long before I take my rest in the depths. Yet be that as it may, the old ways can only truly die when we've dealt the Empire the telling blow. There'll be stormy seas ahead, no doubt. But I'm trusting ye to steer us through to the other side.
Wow, I did not see that coming. Did not expect that outcome, but I loved it. That was a great scene. I've always loved the Admiral, but that was just beautiful. There are times when one must stand one's ground, even if the cost of failure is beyond reckoning. The Admiral did just that, and I have nothing but respect for her. As she continues to steer her nation through this period of transition, I pray the Navigator will see fit to fill her sails. When the discussion came way to a duel, I feared what might unfold. Yet only a fool would underestimate the Admiral, as Sicard soon discovered. Yeah. While I don't condone what Sicard had been doing, I know how difficult it can be to change course. It took me long enough to join the Scions, didn't it? Like Mistbeard before him, Hilfir chose to trust the future of our nation to the Admiral. That was the moment, I believe, that the good ship Limsa Lamensa fully embarked upon her new course. Though I had anticipated a duel, I did not foresee that Hilfir would intervene. But full glad am I that he did. It would have been a shame to kill the boy. Instead, the whelp has learned a valuable lesson, and we have made peace among ourselves, although it remains to do likewise with our neighbors. Alright, and I think that we still have time for one more quest, which is called the Great Ship Vylbrand. For the first time in a long time, Merub's course is clear. Oh, I remember seeing this part of the trailer, so this could be good. Now, I need hardly tell you, but any attempt to negotiate with the tribes is doomed to fail unless their minds can first be wrestled from the grip of their gods. And so, in the meeting we seek to arrange with the Kobolds, I would have you free their leader of Titan's influence. Leave it to us. We will open his ears to reason. You have my thanks. Ere we proceed, there is something you should know. Some 50 years passed when the Sahagins swarmed at our hulls in ever greater numbers. Limsa entered into a covenant with the Kobolds. To men shall go the bounty of the sea, to Kobolds shall go the bounty of the land. An obstinately equitable arrangement, conspicuously lacking in detail. Aye, inadvertently or not, the wording was ambiguous, and we took advantage of it, moving in to claim the northern reaches of La Nocia, which the Kobold believed theirs. Bloodshed followed, then bloodshed to answer the bloodshed, and on it went till every ilm of Vylbrand bore the stain of our conflict. This is not history, you understand. It is the present, fresh and raw. And with their kindred's blood yet on our hands, we will struggle to regain the Kobold's trust, even should we cure their temper. Admiral, you speak of obstacles we are like to encounter at the meeting, but as things stand, I see no reason why the Kobolds would agree to a meeting in the first place. And so we must provide a reason. I will restore their stolen crystals to them, and personally deliver the cargo along with my apologies. Bait. They would welcome us into their midst, not to speak of peace, but to have you at their mercy. Aye, and given the wealth of crystals we will bring, I'll wager they will attempt to summon Titan there and then. Meaning a high priest would need to be present, to whom we could administer the cure. Precisely. He's the fish I would catch, but he will not be alone. Nay, he will have guards on hand, and they will lay down their lives to protect him. Yet a single death at the Kobold side would jeopardize our chance at peace, and there my ventures founder. Yet it need not. What if we were to employ the Conqueror's chain? Though we would still have to weaken the Kobolds, it would allow us to subdue them without inflicting lasting harm. The artifact Mistbeard used to take goods and not life. Aye, that would serve. Well done, Marshal. So, friends, what think you of our strategy? The effects of tempering are accumulated, and we may safely assume that the High Priest's exposure to primal influence is extensive. It would therefore take a great deal of ether to reverse its effects, not to mention time. Time during which Alize would be defenseless. Even should we all look to her protection, I am not convinced we could keep an entire army of Kobolds at bay. Well, I'm happy to take that risk. It's not as if we have any other choice. Besides, it's what Tesleen would do, and had I not followed her example, we wouldn't even have a cure for the tempering, much less a chance to bring peace to Vylbrand. So I'm going to cure that priest or die trying. You're always so eager to go, Alice. But I believe in you. And I believe in you too. You and everyone. I know you'll keep me safe. It is settled then. See to your preparations and make for Camp Overlook. We will join you there anon. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I highly doubt we're going to let anything happen to Alize, so there's really no need to worry. But the Admiral has every reason to worry, because even if they do free him from being tempered, which seems like a big step if you ask me so suddenly, but even if we do manage to free him from being tempered, yeah, that is still... they are not going to be willing to listen. Because basically, their past treaty, it was like, you know, when little kids, they get angry at each other, they just draw a line in the sand and they say, everything on my side of the line belongs to me, everything on your side belongs to you. So you stay on your side and I'll stay on mine, we won't have any trouble. I mean, eventually, you do cross over that line and you become friends again, but still. That's exactly kind of how their treaty went. Basically, they drew a line in the sand, and everything on one side belonged to Limsa, the other side belonged to the Kobolds, and it was the Lomensans who crossed that line and tried to take stuff that apparently did not belong to them. So, yeah, I don't think they're going to be too happy about this. Be under no misapprehension. The extent of the High Priest's tempering is like to far exceed that of Gabu. But then his was a relatively mild case, milder indeed than the majority of those we wish to save. The coming mission will be a true test of our treatment. I have no doubt that Alize will succeed with the cure, if we can but afford her the time. Alphinaud wasn't lying when he said I'd be defenseless, so I'm counting on you all to give me the time I need. Our sole purpose will be to keep you out of harm's way, so leave that to us and focus on your task. Indeed, and should you want for either, you need only say the word. Gabu, did you follow us here? There's something important that I want to say to the High Priest. Express, state, say. Please let me come with you, please? I'm sorry, but it's too dangerous. I need you to promise me that you'll stay here where it's safe, alright? My apologies for the wait. It took time, but we have secured our audience. All unfolded as expected. At the mention of my returning their crystals in person, the kobolds suddenly remembered how keen they were to be reconciled. And so, in the glorious spirit of cooperation, we are to be received by Patriarch Zaga of the Second Order, who awaits our pleasure in the navel. If you are ready, let us proceed to the Ogoro mines at once. I just realized that sounds familiar, so I'm wondering if this is going to be the same priest that killed Gabu's parents. So if that is true, if it really is him, I'm probably going to have to do some quick research on that. But if it is true, then of course Gabu will have things to say. But come on, if anyone out there really expects little Gabu to just stay back where it's safe, then there is no way. He's going to be following after us. One way or another, he's going to follow after us. And if I remember from the trailer, it does look like the Admiral was able to not only fight against the Kobolds, so this is going to be a solo duty. So not only will she be helping to fight alongside us against the Kobolds, there also looks like a very big cutscene coming on with her against the Patriarch, and we can't go through that door, can we? Okay, moving on this way. It's been such a long time since I was last down here. I completely forgot my way around here. I used to come down here all the time when I was doing the Kobold quests. So I think this was actually where Titan's crystal is. There it is. I don't know why it's purple, to be honest. Patriarch Zada. If the name sounds familiar, it is because he was the one who presided over the deaths of Gabu's parents. Yes, I was right! I tried to reach out to him that day, only for my pleas to fall upon deaf ears. But this day will be different. We will reach out together, all of us, and we will take peace within our grasp. Alize can be forgiven a certain amount of recklessness, but if she goes so far as to contemplate sacrificing herself, I will remind her how she responded when I thought to do the same. Not that we will let it come to that, of course. Ready when you are, my friend? There's nothing more to say. I'm going to do this, for Gabu, and Tesleen, and anyone who's ever dreamed of a better future. The Conqueror's chain stands ready, but weaken your foes and it will see them subdued. Okay, let's just grab a quick drink. Now let's try some meatballs instead. This aetheryte will bear us to our quarry. Should he make the summon Titan, as I anticipate, we will halt the ceremony and restrain him. At this, all hells will break loose, and we will have an army of kobolds to entertain till Alize's work is done. Just remember, none must die. We weaken them and let Inazarha do the rest. It is time. Stay the course, my friends. I spy calmer waters beyond this squall. Hopefully.
Greetings, Patriarch. I am Merlwib Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Laminsa. I come before you to offer my sincerest apologies for the many wrongs committed by my people against you and yours.
You were foolish to come here. Stupid, unwise, foolish. The Great Father shall have your souls for your folly.
Aye, just as we thought.
Now, Alize! Quickly!
You don't need to tell me.
Let none pass. We must grant her as much time as we can.
Alright, let's get down to work here. I can't believe we're fighting side by side with the Admiral and everyone. That is so cool. Okay, so we aren't allowed to kill anyone, that much I know. And so they've already been chained up, and I'm guessing it's going to be like our fight with the Warriors of Darkness back in Heaven's Ward. And
the girl seeks to harm the Patriarch with vile magics. Kill her, slaughter her, slay, kill!
not if we have anything to say about it. Claire, draw the golems to me. I'll deal with them all at once. Oh, that's cool! Oh, that is awesome! Yeah, I wish we had her, like, during our trust runs. So just the golems all for now. Oh, I can see 2 kobolds all locked up there, so... Yes, it's ready! Go, Angelo!
What sorcery is this?
Oh no. Ugh, his tempering is too severe. I can't finish the job. So one person's ether alone is not enough. Yeah, that was about 25%. They're targeting Alize. Everyone gather close. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. A little bit injured there. Man, look at that armor. That's freaking badass. Ooh, maybe not so much. Come on, boys. Keep your eyes on me. Yeah, I probably should not be getting too close to Alize here. Alphino, let us lend Alize our ether. Okay, so now we're all just forming a shield around her. Thanks, you two. I'll give it another try. Oh, bombs! Bombs! We can't let them get near Alize. Yeah, I'm trying! Do they blow up? Okay, they don't blow up. Not yet. I was so sure that they blew up if you hit them. I'm nearing my limit. Curses! More of them! Spread out and hold them off! Easy for you to say. And... what's happening? What's happening? Why won't it die? Oh, this don't look good. This really don't look good. Oh, no! No, 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 no! No, that was a big hit. That was a big hit. But what are you supposed to do with grenades? No! Okay, the grenades aren't going anywhere. 7 hells, there's too many. Yeah, there's no way. Leave this to me! Stand clear, all of you! Oh! Oh my god! Oh no! No, wait! Don't! Get away! Oh no! Well, he's not dead! Of all the reckless things, Alize, now's your chance! Alright. Please, please let this work. I see it climbing up.
Ah, my head, the pain, the pain.
Still not enough. Hello? We're there. Almost there. Claire, please lend me your ether too. Oh, finally. I'm suspicious now. I'm deeply suspicious. Nothing's happening. Oh no. Oh no, that wasn't good. Oh!
You're dead now, girl. Finished, done for, dead!
No, Admiral, it's too dangerous! Oh, the animal's jumping in now! I made my decision before I came here. No matter what it costs me, Limsa will have peace!
Slay the last one! Exterminate, destroy, slay!
Yeah, fat chance. Okay, here's the challenger. So the others are all down. It's up to us to finish the job. Yeah, probably a good idea to get them away from the others. Yeah, very good idea. I'm pretty sure this is the last one. I was wondering about that, though. I mean, we're here. Why don't they ask us to help lend ether to help start curing people? I mean, we've got plenty in abundance. Oh, good. Oh, crud. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Knock on wood there. Come on, we're almost there. We're making progress. We can do it. Yeah, so far it wasn't so bad. Unless there's like another even stronger foe afterwards. Which would be cool. I wonder what that would be. But I'm pretty sure this is the last boss for this duty. Ooh! Oh no. Oh no. Crap. Just when I put that down, I'll get 3 bucks. Come on. Back into the dark circle of death. Claire, a little more ether. Just a little more. I can finish this. Thank you. It will work this time, I promise. Is that it? Did we do it? Did we? Huh? Did we? Did we? Come on, loading screen. Don't torment me like this.
Yes, this will do. Here I go. Go, Angela.
Did it work?
What?
What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, but they died by your hand. You sacrificed them to summon Titan.
No! Why would I do such a thing?
Would that there were a cure for the victims of the Tempered.
Gabu! What are you doing here?
Patriarch, please listen to me. Hear, heed, listen. The Great Father we have been summoning is false. He only hurts us and those we love. For a long time, his voice filled my mind. It told me to do terrible things. Awful, unspeakable, terrible things. But I didn't give in to it, and you mustn't either. There's been too much pain already, so please, end the suffering.
What have I done?
We share this child's desire, Patriarch. An end to summoning, for it spells naught but misery for both our peoples. For many long years, man and kobold have feuded over territory, pillaging and perishing for the earth beneath our feet. It may be said that we fought to survive, but what we have sown in blood, we have reaped in suffering, and it cannot go on. I would see us set aside the past and work together for peace.
It was wrong of me to hurt my own in the name of the Great Father. Sinful, evil, wrong. But that doesn't mean there can be peace between us.
Men cannot be trusted. The bounty of the land was to be ours, and yours the bounty of the sea. But you broke the pact. Violated, breached, broke. Unready as we were, what choice had we but to call upon the Divine to rid ourselves of your tyranny?
None, and I do not blame you for it. In violation of the spirit, if not the letter, of the pact, we took your lands for our own. The fault lies wholly with us. On behalf of all Laminsons, I offer you my humblest apology. I pray you'll find it in your heart to accept it. Yet I know an apology alone will not serve to make things right. So, we will revise the pact, to leave no room for doubt. And any who violate it shall face justice, swift and certain.
No, we won't be fooled. Not again.
Please, hear me to the end. Fleeting though it was, there was a time when man and kobold abided together in harmony, in cooperation. In those days, your people shared the secrets of smelting. Knowledge which allowed Limsa Laminsa to thrive. Much of what we have, we owe to the kobolds. And so, for the good of all who dwell on this isle, I wish to make you an offer. We will bear your people's wares to every corner of the world, and trade them in your stead. In return, we will bring you the bounty, not only of the sea, but lands both near and far. Whatever you desire, the Navigator as my witness, you shall have it. There will be no more man and beastman, just the crew of the great ship that is Vylbrand. And together, we will share in the wealth of the world. If you'll only accept our hand in friendship.
We want to believe you. We truly do. But we believed you before and you betrayed us. Fooled, deceived, betrayed us.
There are bad men, it's true. But there are also good ones. And the ones before you are the best of them. They were always kind to me. Caring, nice, kind, and I trust them with my life.
Before I became Admiral, I was a pirate. I stole, I fought, I stained the sea red with blood. Such is my past, and I dare not forget it, however much I might want to. That is death penalty. The pistol I used to pass judgment on my own sire when he fell thrall to Leviathan and betrayed his comrades. It's loaded. If you were to point it at my head and pull the trigger, I would most assuredly die. Though it isn't much, my life is the single most valuable thing I possess. If it will suffice to atone for past wrongs, take it. A single bullet to annul the old pact, and my blood to write it anew. What comes after, I entrust to this man, my second in command. I know that he will do his utmost for the happiness of all who call Vylbrand home.
I do not trust you. Not yet. But Gaboo does. And I will trust him.
We want you to know that we respect your faith. There's nothing wrong with giving thanks to the land which sustains you. But summoning is different. Should you hear of anyone who would attempt it, we ask that you appeal to their better judgment, or failing that, seek our aid. We're always ready to help.
Many and more of my brethren are yet in thrall to the Great Father, just as I was. If you could free them too, I would be grateful. Appreciative, thankful, grateful.
Tis we who should be grateful, Patriarch. I thank you for affording us this chance.
Oh my god, the Admiral was amazing throughout this whole patch. Oh, that was wonderful. I love that. Okay, I think that we'll end the quest there. But let's just see what everyone has to say first. The Admiral seems hell-bent on worrying me to death, but I suppose the end justifies the means. Well fought, my friend. Well fought.
I'm so glad I could sway the Patriarch. Convince, persuade, sway. Thank you for making it possible. Thank you.
The treatment may have restored the Patriarch to his senses, but it was the Admiral and Gabu's words that touched his heart. This moment belongs to all of us, Claire. We couldn't have done it without each other. It's taken a long time, but the dream of a lasting peace with the Kobolds may soon become a reality, and it is all thanks to Alize. In two separate worlds, the seeds were sown, and through the determination of two indomitable women, they have quickened into this historic moment. I feel honored to have been present to see it. It would seem we have found a way forward with the Kobolds. Next, we will help the Second Order to free their tempered brethren from thraldom. Theirs is far from the only order, of course, and it will take no small amount of time and effort to reach the rest. If we reach them, we will, however long it takes. I would say that I was in your debt, but that has long been true. So instead, I will say thank you for helping us to plot a new course, not only for Limsa Lomensa, but all Eorzea. Yay! What's next? No! One more quest! Oh, the future's rewritten. So that's going to be the last main scenario quest here for this patch. I guess that we'll leave it there, and we'll just save the next quest for next time. So until then, everyone, take care, and I can't wait to see what's left. Bye!